Welcome to Talk Fights. I'm Curtis Biggs. I'm joined again today by my brother, Adam Biggs. We also have Adam's son here, his son Titan, my nephew. We had Titan's brother Dallas here last week, and we thought we'd have Titan here to join as well. How's it going, buddy?
Good.
Good? You happy to be here? Awesome, it's good to have you. Right on. So we've got UFC Fight Night coming up next Saturday night. It is Marlon Vera versus Cory Sandhagen.
Yep.
This is quite a good fight. It's really for a shot somewhere near the top of the division. Both these guys have been coming along for quite a long time. They both have very good records. They've got some great names on their records. It should be a very interesting fight.
Yeah, both of these guys have fought who's who. Everybody they fight is tough. They both have decent records, right? Vera's 27-1, and Sandhagen's 15-4.
Yeah.
And they both really have fought a lot of tough guys. They both got wins over Frankie Edgar. Although I would say Sandhagen's, I was actually worried for Frank Edgar's health after that because of how brutal of a knockout it was. It really ranks up high for me as one of my all-time brutalist knockouts.
It was bad.
But Vera in his own right's got a lot of power and a lot of skill too, and he's put away a lot of tough guys as well. So yeah, you're right. It's going to be a spectacular fight, and I look forward to seeing it.
But yeah, both those guys really knocked out Frank Edgar brutally. That the head kick knockout, front kick knockout that Vera had over Frank Edgar, disfigured his face, really transformed him into an old man.
When you get that still shot and it's like, and the force coming up under the chin, and the whole face going up, and the skin just didn't have time to catch up, kind of thing. That was brutal as well. But Frankie Edgar aside, they both have a lot of good wins on their record.
Absolutely.
They fought a lot of tough guys. Vera got O'Malley, the best of O'Malley, and I think that was huge for him. Yeah. I think you talked about earlier. Devin was over. We were talking about that one before, and I think we had both sort of picked O'Malley and Devin Gibson.
Right, was like kind of the up and comer at the time, and
and he was like, I think Vera's going to win, and he obviously pulled it out. So.
Sandhagen's also just coming off a TKO win over what the guy's name? Yadong Song, who is someone that Marlon Vera has lost to earlier in his UFC career. Both of these guys are very, very tough, very strong, and very talented, right? These guys all have, both have the full package. They both have submissions on their record. They've got brutal knockouts on their record, and they both gone the distance several times.
Yeah.
So it should be interesting to see how this plays out when these guys get in there with each other.
Yeah, like you said, both guys are the complete package. They both beat very tough guys. They both fought a lot of tough guys. Even when you think about like the losses for Sandhagen, his losses are to Aljamain Sterling, current champion, Peter Yan, former champion, and who was the other champion that he lost to? TJ Dillashaw.
TJ Dillashaw.
TJ Dillashaw. And then early in his career, I think it was, it was Jamal Amers.
Yeah.
Was a guy he lost to.
Career.
Yeah, earlier in his career. So, that happens. But nobody would fault him for losing to any of those guys. Yeah. Former champs, and depending on, I don't even remember actually what time it was for Dillashaw, depending on how much steroids Dillashaw was doing at the time, right? How he expected to win. He fought a lot of tough guys, right? Yeah. So his only losses, other than the early one, really have come to a high level.
Absolutely.
So he's in there, right? Like we've talked about, he's a gatekeeper. He's fought everybody that's tough. So,
well, I think these guys are going to be, maybe not the winner of this fight is going to be up for a title shot, but I think they will be definitely moving up closer.
It brings them up, exactly. It puts their name in the conversation because obviously both of these guys, that's what they're headed for, right?
Yeah.
So, I can't wait to see how it goes.
Yeah. So what's going to happen when these guys clash? It's going to be. I don't know that it's going to be a really tactical bout. I think both these guys are going to be coming to trying to knock the other guy out, trying to make a statement, even though they do both have submissions in their game.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's really a tough call, but I'm going to probably see Sandhagen, and I'm going to say a late fight knockout by Cory Sandhagen. Probably, I'm going to say 4th or 5th round.
You know what? And just to pick against you, but I think I'm going to go Vera. I think Vera's going to grind it out. I think he's going to wear Sandhagen down in this one. I think he's going to get a late TKO either stoppage or he's going to get the submission. I think he's going to pound out, and I think he's going to really wear on him, and I think that's what's going to happen late in the game. He's going to be on top of him, either driving shots into him and get that TKO, or be able to get a shot out of submission.
It could happen, you know. It should be very interesting. But again, the winner of this fight should be right up to the top. We're talking like number 2, number 3, even number 1 contender.
Yeah.
And they'll be in the works for a title fight in the future if they can pull this one off.
Yeah, no, I can't wait. It's going to be a huge show. No, they're not going to pull his foot off. Pull it off. Pull off the win, not pull his foot off. Well, he might pull his foot off. That might be how he gets the win.
Yeah, could happen. It's unlikely though.
Yeah.
But yeah, it should be good. It should be a good fight. So is there anybody you want to say hello to, Titan?
Hi, Dallas.
Right on. Hi, Dallas. Awesome, buddy. See you at the fights. Well, they're talking about getting knocked out by... Sorry.
There'll be a cut. There'll be a cut.
Yeah, there'll be a big cut there.
Yeah.
Sorry. Knockout. Both those guys knocked out Frankie Edgar real bad.
I might as well just go back. You gotta go back. That whole sequence was marred by your laughter.